Today is best feature. Best feature. Here we go, best feature. You have to be a part of your own solution. You have to be a part of your own solution. That means we have to willingly be moving and participating in our own solution. So, are you about the problem or the solution? Our narratives perpetuate the problem, not the solution. I'm going to repeat that. Our narratives perpetuate the problem, not the solution. There is no possibility of growing, changing, or redeeming oneself if one has ever done anything wrong. Isn't that what we have now? You can't own it and say, I did that openly, clearly, then you're just attacked. Has everyone seen that lately? You have to keep it to yourself and hope whatever you did wrong in the past, you get clear from. But you own it internally, you clear it within yourself internally, and don't tell a lot of people. And I'm going to say it, even though we're taping, Neruda. Did anyone see what happened? He confessed in his memoir about something he did 1929, I think it was. And now everybody wants to just destroy him. It took all these people this long to read his memoir that was written in the 70s. When was it? I think in the 70s. He died in the 70s.
Yeah. After the 60s or early 70s. Right?
Yeah. And he just said, it was a confession in a way. And now we need to just...
He said it was despicable.
What he had done. It was despicable, and he understood he was despicable.
1974.
Thank you. So the people who are attacking him now, we're not born for probably another 15, 20 years later.
After the memoir, not even
after the memoir. Right.
More than half a century after the...
Right. Right. It's crazy that way. So we have to get to our own resolution. Because the truth is, until we do, we're going to be pointing fingers at everybody. So we're going to start it in a different way because everybody is blaming and telling and horrible and you're bad and you did this and you did that. So what's your best feature? What's your best feature? And if you know your best feature, then you know the other three qualities are also there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So until we own, master, transcend all four qualities, we are only using our idea of our best feature. Until we no longer conflate the vibrations and therefore the definitions of the qualities, we are still at the mercy of our narrative. Once we have owned and are okay with all four qualities and are clear what their vibrations are, we can get off the grid and actually function to our best. We then have choice and are not manipulated by the dichotomy and the world around us, which supports our narrative. So if we look at the world, completely wants to keep us in that box. I know you, you act like this. I know you, that's you. So, best feature. Today's best feature. Okay, what's your best feature?
We have talked about determination, perseverance, never giving up.
Determined.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you stick to it, right? Which therefore makes you stubborn.
Yes. Stubborn, holding on inappropriately. No rest.
Yeah.
Negative. And the opposite was like defeated, failure, giving up, quitting.
Defeated. Failure. Defeated. Giving up. It's giving up.
Yeah. The opposite of that was let's go, surrender, rest.
Let's go. Okay. So are you determined? Yes or no?
Yes. No.
No. Is that okay with you?
No.
No. Are you defeated and giving up? Yes. Is that okay with you? No. Are you stubborn?
Yes.
It was, yes, I am. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes. Do you let go? Let go? No. Do you hold on for dear life? Okay. Is it okay that you don't let go?
Yeah.
Yes. So you get to see, oh, wow. So you'll run, and remember, you're going to be so determined. Do you call stubborn determined?
Yes.
So it's a very different vibration. And when you finally let go, or when you give up, do you call it letting go?
No. Yeah, I do.
You
That's
do.
what I call it.
So do you give up inappropriately?
Yes. Yes.
And do you hold on inappropriately? And does everyone around you support you in that?
Yes.
Woohoo, it's working for you? No. So you want to get that best feature under control. And this dichotomy then is really important for you. Okay, someone else. Yeah.
This is one that you told me a long time ago, that someone knows about your possession. And that's, I call it, I'm witty and sees clearly.
What, call it what?
Witty and sees clearly.
Oh, witty, sees clearly. Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. That's where you will belittle and superficialize everything. Yeah, witty. Witty, sees clearly. Okay. So, what is that? The negative of witty, sees clearly? Flip.
Obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the opposite of witty, sees clearly?
Dull. Obtuse.
Obtuse. And the positive of obtuse?
Simple.
That's something else? Anybody? Because it's not quite simple.
Maybe opposite of the-
Uncomplicated?
Yeah, that's in mind. It's not quite, but it's sort of like, there's an element of modest, but I'm not sure that's quite the right.
Yeah, it's,
need
and remember,
because-
it's the opposite of flip and
Yeah,
obnoxious.
that's the thing.
What's the opposite of flip?
Direct.
Direct. It's like a straight shooter.
There's
It has what?
there's
Thoughtful.
an element of careful or thoughtful
Careful.
or deliberate.
Deliberate.
Maybe.
Yeah, but that's then deliberate.
But there are different meanings.
Different meanings. So
too.
you got to, again, it's the positive of
Sort of thinking sentient.
sentient. Yeah, because it's the also the positive of
It's
obtuse.
got to be a positive of obtuse too. So that's
I like straight shooter.
Straight.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought Clara was on something like careful.
Careful.
There's,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
You-
You
you-
walk lightly. You know, walking like, you know, careful,
it's
cautious, considerate.
Considerate.
Yeah, considerate, which is the opposite of flip.
consider, which is like a meaning we want of deliberate
Yeah.
without the other meanings.
And I bet you, Glenn, you think of you're considering and being considerate when you are actually twisting and turning everything. Yeah. So, are you witty and see clearly?
Yes.
Yes, I am, he says. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Are you obtuse?
No.
Is that okay with you?
No. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you flippant obnoxious?
Yeah.
No. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
No. Because when you're flip and obnoxious, is that another element of being witty and seeing clearly?
Yes.
Yes. So, do you consider and are you considerate?
Yes. No.
No. Is that okay with you?
No.
No. Okay, so what happens is you end up being a big part of your own problem. Because when you think you're witty, at least 50% of the time you're probably flippant obnoxious.
Yeah.
And since you're not interested in being considerate, you do obtuse thinking you're being considerate. So you confuse situations.
Yeah. A lot of conflation.
Yeah. So until you separate out the four and then really own them, master them, and transcend them, you can't get off the grid and then really, truly be witty and see clearly. And truly be considerate and to consider. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And my wittiness is not only flippant and obnoxious, but it's also biting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is, again, goes against being considerate. And yeah. Okay. Someone else. Yeah.
Passionate.
Oh, yeah. Okay, passionate. The opposite is
Boring and dull.
boring and dull. Not your apple pie. Boring and dull. Okay. The negative of passionate.
Rageful and insane.
You don't like my apple pie? I am rageful and insane. Okay. And the positive of boring and dull.
Peaceful, calm, content.
Okay. Are you passionate?
No. Yeah.
Yes, I am. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Are you boring and dull?
No.
No. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Are you rageful and insane?
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you peaceful, calm, and content?
No.
It was no way. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yes. So there's your, wow. So do you have to be only one way everywhere you go?
Yeah.
Which produces a problem at work. And you think you're being passionate and involved in a participant in the work, but you end up being rageful and insane. So are you surprised when people aren't excited by your behavior?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the, because are you always your best feature?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you find that a little boring and dull?
No.
There you go. You're going to have some owning boring and dull and peaceful, calm, and content.
Working with it the past few weeks, it's at least clear now where it's just like, I'm rageful. This isn't anything else but.
Yeah, it's not passionate, and I'm not going to move to peaceful, calm, and content. So it's your idea of it all. So do you believe peaceful, calm, and content would be boring and dull?
Because
Yeah.
I feel like I don't really have the experience of being passionate.
Right.
So I don't really know what it is.
Yeah. You believe you have it because it's an idea. And you call your rageful, at least now. You've been calling it passionate, and now you've gotten to. So, good. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm lighthearted,
Lighthearted.
doom and gloom. And then my favorite, which I'm being sarcastic, is stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah, hard time with that one. And then seeing clearly and knowing the truth.
Okay. Are you lighthearted?
Yes.
Yes. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Are you doom and gloom?
No. Yes.
Yes. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you stupid?
Yeah. No. No. Yes, I am.
Is that okay with you?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay, so there we go.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Do you see clearly and know the truth? I do not. Is that okay with you?
No.
No. So you were able to, you had three but like a Rubik's Cube, it's going to keep shifting. And if you can't get all four, you don't even get all three clearly. You have to get all four complete clarity on them. And, yes, it's okay. It's fine. I accept this 10 times out of 10 times on a regular basis, and then be able to get completely off that grid so that you can truly be lighthearted and stupid and doom and gloom and see clearly. But again, you can't be your best feature until you've owned the other components of that best feature. That's the deal. Every best feature has those other three components. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so for mine, it's intellectual or erudite.
Erudite, yeah, intellectual.
The opposite's ignorant and stupid.
Hold on. Okay.
The negative of intellectual and erudite is abstract, inhuman. It's kind of bundled together here, but it's abstract, inhuman, and prevaricating.
Okay, and the positive of ignorant, stupid?
Uncomplicated and sees and speaks the simple truth.
Uncomplicated. Sees and speaks. Sees and speaks what?
The simple truth.
The simple truth. Okay, so are you an intellectual?
Yes.
Is that okay with you?
No. A little.
A little.
Erudite is actually more okay with me than intellectual.
Are you erudite?
Yes. No.
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 Actually, I'm not.
Mm.
One of them.
It's a bad day for you.
Terrible.
Terrible. Is it okay
I don't
that you...
even possess my own best quality.
Oh, honey. Is it okay that you're not an intellectual and an erudite?
No.
Almost. You're getting there. Are you ignorant and stupid?
Yeah, right. No, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, from moment to moment.
Yeah, moment to moment, yeah.
Yeah, is that okay with you?
No.
No. Are you abstract, inhuman, and prevaricating?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Does that make you an intellectual and an erudite?
Yeah.
So do you have to be abstract, inhuman, and prevaricating in order to be erudite?
Yes.
So in order to be your best quality,
I have to be my worst.
worst part of that best quality.
Yeah.
So does that mean that everybody has to put up with your worst part of that quality in order to get your best part of that
Yes,
quality?
it does.
Okay. And is it okay that you're abstract, inhuman, and prevaricating?
Yeah.
Yeah, because then that allows you to be your best quality.
Yeah. I won't decouple them.
Yeah, you won't deconflate. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Are you uncomplicated and sees and speaks the simple truth? No. It was no, I only wished.
Yeah.
Is that okay with you? That you're not?
No.
No. There it is. Yep, there it is. So do you see people who are uncomplicated and sees and speaks the simple truth as ignorant and stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
No,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So until you take ownership of all four, you will be projecting onto others what you don't like. And it's all about your idea of each of these qualities as opposed to the essence of them as a vibration. And if you're only going to be an intellectual and erudite, then you're going to deny that other side, which then means you have to put that out into the world everywhere. Correct?
Right.
Yep. Okay. Who else?
The actors?
Yes.
Okay, so analytical.
Oh.
And I think, I'm not sure if the opposite is flexible or open to other possibilities.
Opposite of analytical.
That's that doesn't compute for me.
Analytical?
The opposite of analytical would be open.
No, analytical. The opposite of analytical.
Analytical
Overly simplistic.
Concrete. Concrete.
would be, it'd be concrete. It would also be
It's very superficial. Superficial.
superficial.
That's superficial as a negative.
No, as the opposite of analytical. What's the negative of analytical? Overly complicated?
What it was obsessive.
No, that goes back to prevaricating, because that's what I mean by prevaricating, is you needlessly complicate things.
Yeah.
Make things ambiguous that aren't ambiguous.
You can't see the forest for the trees.
Kind of, yeah.
So it makes you short-sighted. So, yeah,
Mm-hmm. It's paralyzing.
blinding.
So, what are we having as the negative? Short-sighted? No.
It's,
That's the effect.
That's the effect.
I think prevaricating,
I think-
overcomplicating.
Overcomplicating. Okay, and the positive of concrete, superficial.
simple and direct.
Simple.
Direct.
Simple and direct. Okay, so are you analytical? Is that okay with you?
Yes.
No. It was not.
No, it's not okay.
Are you concrete and superficial?
Like concrete and superficial. Yeah.
Yes. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes. Are you overcomplicated?
Yes.
Yes. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes, because you've conflated overcomplicated with analytical, so you believe you're being analytical when you're actually overcomplicating things. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you simple and direct?
I believe I am, but I'm thinking no.
No, it's not even thinking. Your answer was no.
No.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes. You do not want to see yourself as concrete, superficial, simple, and direct, do you?
No.
Yeah. You rather be overcomplicated and analytical.
Yes.
That's a higher level of whatever, of personhood. Correct?
Right.
So that puts you at the superior level.
Superior. Okay.
Okay? So,
Yeah.
yep. So you will always be taking everything and overcomplicating it. and calling it analysis.
Yeah, that is what that is. You're right.
Okay? So, have fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I kind of feel like my quality has changed a little bit. 'Cause 2 months ago, I would have said it was engaged.
Right, we did have it as engaged. So where are you now?
I'm willing to go with that one, but I feel
No,
like
let's
that's-
go with something else. Where do you see
I don't
your
even
best
know.
quality?
Right now, I feel just in transition.
So do you have any good qualities?
Nah.
None. Okay, I'm settled.
Well, that was easy.
That was easy. So, yeah, I won't do it. Okay, so I do open to learning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one for you. Opposite.
Know-it-all.
Complacent,
Complacent. Yeah. Complacent.
self-satisfied.
Yep. Self-satisfied. Yeah. Done. No place to go.
That's what I am right now.
Nothing more to learn. That's complacent. Yeah. Negative of open to learning.
Impressionable.
And, there's an element of not taking ownership of your knowledge. Maybe. Just like not,
Not working now.
it's more like not exercising your authority based on what you've already learned. Does that work at all, or is that not cool for you?
Like not an expert at anything or something?
Yeah, there's an element of selling yourself short.
Selling self short. That's what
Yeah,
it
put
is.
it that way. That would
Yeah.
be the, excuse me, speaking the simple truth. Selling yourself short is whatever that is.
Yeah. Right. And what's the positive of complacent, self-satisfied?
Sleep.
It's the opposite of selling self short.
Comfortable.
It's the
Yeah,
yeah.
so almost there, but you're back to sort of knowing your worth.
Yeah, knowing worth, knowing your worth. Or value. Okay, so are you open to learning?
Yes.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Even though you're tired?
Yes.
Yes. Are you complacent, self-satisfied?
Yes.
No. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
No. Do you sell yourself short?
I do.
Yeah, the answer was all the time.
Yeah.
Yes. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes. Is it okay that you're open to learning? No, because you sell yourself short. Okay. Do you know your worth?
No. Yes. Somewhat.
Yeah, it was yes, no, yes, no, yes. Can you just get it? What's the answer for the moment?
Ask again. That one moment.
Do you know your worth?
No.
No. Is that okay with you? Yes. If you knew your worth, would you then no longer be open to learning?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So is it okay that you don't know your worth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, look at that. You put yourself in a vice. There's what I'm saying about maintaining a narrative and a definition, and then you'll surround yourself with people who will support this. Whoa, you didn't like that one.
No, that was not fun.
Yeah?
I'd make an observation. Ian's comment about it being something else previously and not anymore brings up an interesting question for me, which is this primarily our best feature? Would that be just like a construct of our narrative about ourselves? That it's not really our best feature. It's just what we identify as ourselves.
Oh my God, I love you. I love you. Yes. Yes, that is it. And in most cases, if you were to go out of this in particular environment, you'd probably, and ask people about what their best feature is, you'd be looking at them going,
You think that's your best feature? Oh wow.
good on you.
I mean, it brings up what you just said, brought up asking about the 5 wishes.
Oh,
How would you like to be remembered?
oh gosh.
There's 3 qualities that I would never associate with the person. And
That's right.
That's how she wanted to be.
That's how she wanted to be remembered. That's right. There was like
literally qualities that you just wouldn't come anywhere near.
not at all.
Describing a person.
Yeah. It was like, and we wrote them down
Yeah.
according to her wishes, but no one was going to follow through on that after the fact, because it was like, wow, talk about a construct. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Thank you, Leah. That was a great.
Good job demonstrating open to learn.
Yeah. Okay.
Ray, can I ask a question?
Yes.
In terms of this best feature, one of the things that goes around in my head is, and I never get there, is I feel like I need to go through an experience so that I can get to be the best feature I want to be. But I never get that experience.
Okay, by answering the questions, you'll actually get an experience. So, what would you say your best feature is?
What I want it to be.
Okay,
Brave.
that's fine. What do you want it to be?
Brave.
Great? Brave. Okay, brave. Okay, all right. The opposite of brave?
Cowardly or fearful.
Yeah, let's do fearful. Okay, the negative of brave? Foolhardy? Reckless? We can do reckless. And the positive of fearful is cautious. Cautious?
Safe.
Safe. Would it be safe or cautious? Cautious.
Say cautious.
Cautious. Okay, so Russ, are you brave? Yes or no? In the moment. Don't think. No, don't think about it. It's your honest answer of the moment. Are you brave?
No.
No, you just didn't tell the truth. So we're going to have to get to your not best feature is lying. Okay. All right. So you have to tell the truth of the moment. Are you brave?
Yes.
Yes. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yes. Are you fearful?
Yes.
Yes. Is that okay with you?
No.
No, it was a yes. And how many people understand bravery and think that bravery is not also being fearful? In order to be actually brave, you have to have
I'm
fear.
gonna say, I don't think fearful is the
Yeah.
opposite. It's cowardly.
It's
It is
Because
cowardly. Okay.
Yeah,
Fearful and brave are not mutually exclusive.
I had the same.
Okay. Yeah, because you have to be fearful in order to be. Okay, so cowardly. So then what's the positive of cowardly?
Cautious.
Yeah,
Cautious. Still cautious.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you cowardly, Russ?
Yeah. Yes.
Your answer was no. Is that okay that you're not cowardly?
Yes.
Your answer was no. Are you reckless?
Yes.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's easier for you to speak the truth about reckless than it is anything else. Are you cautious?
No.
No. Good. That was honest. Is that okay that you're not cautious?
Yes.
No. It was a no. So let's do it again because this is a good way for you and for everyone else to see. Are you brave?
Yes.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Are you having an experience right now of the vibration of bravery?
I don't know.
Go back to your down into your where you were experiencing those answers.
More fearful.
Excuse me?
Fearful.
Are you fearful right now?
Yes.
No. Okay. Russ, when you're in the nets, would you be where you were when you said fearful?
No.
Thank you. So let's go do this again. Are you brave?
Yes.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Can you feel that vibration in where you are at this moment?
Yes.
Okay. Are you fearful then?
No.
Only in concept, correct? But not in reality. Are you brave?
Yes.
Yes. Are you cowardly?
No.
Yes. Go back to that vibration. So are you brave?
Yes.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Are you cowardly?
Yes.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Are you reckless?
Yes.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Are you cautious?
Yes.
Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Are you all four of those qualities?
Yes.
And yet you are none of those, correct?
Absolutely.
You got it. That's
But
where... Go ahead.
that's only when I'm in the nets, not when I'm in the middle, which goes back to my point about feeling that I need to experience a particular situation.
Exactly.
Get past it, so I can then say, okay, I've got past it, I've done it, I don't need it anymore.
That's right. So when you're in the nets, that would be where you're supposed to live when you're brushing your teeth, when you're in battle, when you're with your family, when you're taking a walk. It is all the time.
But I can only get there because I know I'm in the nets and I can't get out. I can't be out in the nets. Whereas if I go into the middle, I can get out and therefore game's over.
Game's over. You've got to stay in the nets. So that's what the goal of this is for all of us is to get off that 4 in the middle, to get off the 4, and then look at the world and be with the world and act appropriately and not perpetuate and promote our narrative, which would have us be certain configurations of those 4 at any different time, at any one time. So if at a certain point you are to be brave, but you're still caught up, then you'll be cowardly inappropriately when you should be cautious, when you should have been brave. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the whole point is to be always in the nets. For anyone that's cricket, always in the nets, and therefore living your life to the fullest experientially, and not as an idea of a particular quality. Does that make sense for everybody? Everyone just get that? Did you just get that, Russ?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That help?
Very much so, thank you.
Yeah. You do not need to create an experience because you are, in fact, internally having the experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And I just spoke with somebody this week where they had been with Baba, but they had not gotten, and it's interesting because we're going to be doing the Shiva Sutra section 338, where we're going to be talking about the understanding of Turiya in relationship to the waking, dream, and deep sleep states, and how they're supposed to, Turiya is supposed to be vitalize all 3 of the other states. And what happened was this particular person never got the trick, and that's what Lakshmanju calls it, a trick, that I learned from being with Baba, which was the separating of the physical activity from the internal practice. So that we do not have to go out there and do the activity in order to get the internal experience.
It's like you've talked about not wanting to be at the mercy of Tai Chi.
Exactly, that's 100%. So not wanting to be at the mercy of some external activity, whether it's chanting, meditating, battle, whatever. This makes sense? Okay, so this was good. And now I just want to read the poem for this week. Because in a way it applies to the world, and our best feature and cleaning this up with a Vercotomy applies to the world. Surrendering to win. State actors, free actors, state the actors. Know your part. The warrior embraces boredom on all levels, as a weapon, as a tool, as a way of life. Patiently, he bores into the enemy and wears him down with the vibration of non-attachment, acceptance, truth. Perseverance furthers. As the warrior is willing to call the action according to facts, he waits for peace to arise. No need to push the point. The one that fights is a beginner, is short-sighted. Only if all else fails does the warrior remove his sword from the scabbard, last resort, and feels like failure, so much to learn. Sit still, wait for peace, dissolve the conflict within to resolve without, then clear action ahead. A warrior awakens to the virtue of boredom. Thank you.